guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you today to give a 2-month review on the Omnipod Dash system. So first things first, I absolutely love my tubeless insulin pump. It is amazing to not have to take it off to get in the shower and to not get caught up in tubing everywhere, and to be able to bolus from a device that looks like a smartphone. This is basically just a locked out Android smartphone with the Omnipod software on it. You can't do anything on it besides dose insulin to your IOB and look up food. So it's either Calorie King or I think it's MyFitnessPal that's like built into here, so you can look up food, you can save favorites when you're out at restaurants, you can even search by restaurant and like the menu will come up and all the nutrition facts are there, and instead of you having to do all these calculations in your head, you just add it to your bolus calculator and then you have all your carbs there, and you just put in your blood sugar and you're good to go. Another thing that's kind of cool, but I mean it doesn't really matter if you have CGM, it comes with a Contour Next glucometer. And basically it connects to your phone through Bluetooth with an app like everything else, and every time you check your blood sugar it'll basically like auto load into the pump, and so then you don't have to input your blood sugar, which I mean it takes like 2 seconds to just type in what your blood sugar is. It would be cool if they made it connect to your CGM device, so every time you get a reading on your CGM it would connect. But I mean some people do still have to use glucometer, so the Contour Next is a really good option. Those are like the main things that I really like about it. Okay, so there are a few things that are really annoying and that I absolutely cannot stand about the Omnipod. The pros definitely still outweigh the cons, but I still wanted to share the cons with you. First thing is it's very delayed. There's an app that you can download, and actually while y'all are on here, I think my blood sugar might be dropping. So, oh no it's not. Anyway, so there's an app that you can download on your phone. It's called the Omnipod View, I think. Basically, it allows you to view your IOB on your phone at all times, which in theory is really great. It's very convenient if it was accurate. So the problem is, like, let's see if it's synced up right now. Whoa, this is really off. Okay, well this is perfect because usually it's not this far off. So it's supposed to sync with your phone every time you lock out the device. So right now it shows 2.8 units in my body the 27th of March, okay? Now the app I have set up as a widget on my phone, so you could just swipe and see how much IOB you have. It says 2.7 units. The last time that it synced was March 24th, 3 days ago. So it's not always accurate. I've never noticed it being this far off. Usually it's obviously the same day. It'll just be off by like a unit or two. So this is really bad. So anyway, this is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. You just have to be really careful. Always check your PDM device. Never go off of the IOB on your phone because most of the time it's not accurate. And if you are going to go off of it, just make sure you double check the date and the time of the last sync. And I think you can go in and manually like have it sync again or something, but you're not supposed to have to do that. That defeats the purpose of the convenience of having the app on your phone. The second thing is also related to the app. There is a Find My PDM feature on the app, so if you were to lose this somewhere within 30 feet, you can ping it just like the Find My iPhone app, and when you ping it, it's supposed to like beep or whatever. First of all, the noise that this thing makes is super annoying. Let me see if I can get it to do it. But it's really delayed. So you can hit the Find My PDM button and it can take maybe 2 or 3 minutes for it to actually start pinging. And if you need your PDM in that very moment to take your insulin, those are 2 or 3 minutes that you really don't have to waste. And then even whenever you do find it and you like press the button on it to make it stop pinging, it'll keep pinging. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay, so it's synced just now. So I had to hit the refresh button. You shouldn't have to do that. It should automatically stay updated, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna hit find my PDM. Let's see how long it takes. It shouldn't take that long right now, I guess. They're side by side right now, okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell it to stop pinging. Okay, so that was actually really quick. It usually doesn't do that fast. Oh, there it goes again. See, it's just, the app just needs to be updated, I feel like. So another thing that I guess is kind of annoying or frustrating is having to carry around the PDM, having two devices, your smartphone and your PDM. I read an article that this is basically like their way of testing out how a pump incorporated with the phone would work, like if it was all an app on your phone. I don't know when they're gonna actually get it approved for like the app to be able to give insulin doses, but that's something that supposedly is in the works. But just on how delayed that app is with a lot of things, I'd be scared to even dose with it. So those are the annoying, frustrating parts. All in all, I love the insulin pump. I don't see myself switching to another pump or even getting off of a pump. I got on a pump initially because my husband and I want to, you know, try to start a family in the next year or so. And just having an insulin pump gives you much better control of your blood sugars, and it's recommended anyway during pregnancy. It doesn't really hurt to put in. Sometimes that little snap can be kind of painful, but like this time where I have it on my arm, I think it's like really close to my muscle, so it actually does kind of hurt if I lay on it. But in other fatty areas, like on my stomach or like on the back of my arm, further back where there's more fatty tissue, it really does not hurt. Like you can't even feel it there. Sometimes when I'm, you know, walking, I'm a clumsy person, so if I walk too close to the door frame, you know, it might hit or something, but it's never come off. If you do leave this at home, which is actually a really cool thing, your pod keeps, so your regular basal, once it's like set, it automatically, your pod knows what to do. So even if you were to leave this at home one day and you're like, crap, I can't eat anything, I don't have my insulin or whatever, you're still getting your basal, so it's like having your long-acting insulin, so you won't just shoot up, go straight up. Omnipod is great. Would definitely give it 5 stars out of 5. There's the minor things that are annoying, but everything is gonna have something that's negative to it. So you kind of have to weigh out the pros and cons and do what's best for you and your health. And I think that's it.